All right, here we are, champ. So today, everyone, the champ is going to look at a little bit of the KSI and Tommy Fury fight. We can't show everything because they'll block it, but I do have some stuff that I made shorts out of that really shows some of the mistakes, the ridiculousnesses that that guy KSI was pulling off. But yeah, champ, we'll wait for a few more people to get in here. There's two in here now, and then we'll go ahead and start showing some of the footage.
I hope everybody had a good day today, and I hope you wake up every day after today smiling and spreading love.
That's right. And we're excited to say we have two professional fighters coming on to the Witherspoon team. We got a bare knuckle fighter, female bare knuckle fighter, MMA.
She looking in shape.
Oh, she looks tough. I'm scared of her. I ain't getting in the ring
with
her.
She's beautiful, but she looks tough.
Yeah, right. Well, so on like them. What are those coral snakes? They're beautiful but deadly. You better watch out. I ain't getting in the ring with her. She'll knock you out. And then you got Melissa X too, another one coming up. She's a former world champion herself, getting ready to fight again.
Did you contact her?
Yep. We talk. Oh yeah, she keeps saying why I got to give her a ride up there, so we'll pick her up.
We got to find a way to get her a cheap car after a couple of months, maybe.
Maybe she just don't drive. I don't know.
She better get a car. They got them for $300 and $400.
Yeah, well, those are the ones that they're called May cars. The tires may pop, the engine may blow up. All right, I guess we got 5 people in here, so we can go ahead, champ, and we can look at it again. But what I'll do is I'll share screen with everybody. Hey, Maurice. There's Maurice, our man.
Yeah.
I don't know if Nathan Cotter's still here. He put that in at 7:30. Are you still there, Nathan?
He had to be.
Man, Maurice. Nathan. Oh. He's in he comes to all of our lives.
Okay, this is an example. Okay, oh man. It's okay. We done miscalculated, maybe. That's all.
What happened? What did we miscalculate?
Okay, we got Bruce Gas.
Bruce Gas. All right. All right. So let's see. You can see the screen. Let me go to over here. What did we see? I think that's an old one there. That was from January. But here's some of the short that I put together for it.
I seen it. You sent me the video and I seen it.
Yep. Let me get rid of the volume here.
You know, they both can need help, but Tommy was more of a boxer.
Can you see that?
KSI, right? Is it KSI?
Let's see.
Is his name KSI, right? Could you hear me? You can't hear me.
So what do you got to say about that, champ?
You can't hear me. Hello.
Can you hear me, champ?
Yeah, could you hear me?
Oh, I don't know. Something went out there. Let's do that again. I don't know. Did everybody hear the champ? Maybe not. I don't know.
It says you are in the show. It says that everyone can see and hear you.
Okay. All right. Here we go again.
I can hear you, but can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I said that Tommy Fury is a better boxer than KSI, right? They were holding a lot in the whole fight. They were holding a lot, and I heard people comment that the fight was kind of like boring because they kept holding. That's the lack of skills. That's all. But it was like a Hollywood fight where Tyson Fury's brother and KSI is a what is he? Martial arts?
Oh no, he was a rapper, right?
Well, that's right. He's a rapper.
He's like a rapper. Yep.
Listen, he's pretty strong. All you need to do is learn some skills. He pretty good. And the reason why he fought like that is because he really wasn't taught really good. Or else he kept holding. The fight was boring. It was boring. They kept holding and hitting. Tommy Fury was a better boxer because I know he was with his brother and he was with his dad and all them boxing. And KSI just need to be with the right people. He got hard. He went in there with Tommy, but Tommy had better skills and Tommy been there before. But I guarantee you, if KSI do get about 3 fights, he'll do a whole lot better.
All right, champ. Let me. I'll grab this next one here.
Okay. KSI had a lot of heart. Tommy had experience.
And hands low.
Yeah.
Chin just out there.
Yeah. He's strong. KSI is strong, and it looks like he's lighter than Tommy. He looked like the weight class. Tommy is heavier than him by like maybe 10 pounds, it looks like. So this is like a celebrity fight, but I should say, I don't know, because KSI was real strong. He looked like he could take a punch, could take punishment. I saw the video. That's what it looks like. He kept holding. He made the fight look boring by holding. All he needed is somebody to show him something so he could box better, counter back better, and deliver his punches better. And and because the lack of defense caused him to do all that. The lack of learning how to block. That's why he grabbed but I'm surprised Tommy kept holding too a little bit. Tommy kept holding too, just a little bit, not as like KSI. But I would have loved to see a better fight, another fight where KSI box, bang, 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 and both of them don't hold. Then you will see if somebody get hit and somebody go down, how the fight would turn out. So I saw the fight, Bryant, and there was some people complaining about them holding. And right off the back, I seen it. And then, the fans and whoever that was, they said, they holding too much. And it was boring. It was boring when they start holding and hitting.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there wasn't a lot of skills on. KSI showed a lot of defensive holes, and it's surprised that he lasted that long with them.
Well, that's why I said if somebody taught him something, he could possibly do good and win the fight. Because Tommy should have knocked him out and let's take KSI could take a punch. Tommy got better skills than him. But KSI was holding. He was holding a lot. Now,
a boxing fan wants to know, can KSI knock him out, though?
I do believe, because he had heart and he went in there without that much skills. I do believe if he trained hard, somebody taught him properly, I think he'd do a lot better and have a better chance of knocking Tommy Fury out. So the big difference was Tommy Fury had more skills. He'd been in the ring. Several times. He's his brother and all that backup causes Tommy to have more confidence, and the KSI didn't. KSI, he had confidence. What I'm talking about? KSI had confidence. He just didn't have the proper skills. The fight was boring. I know it could have been a really good fight if KSI had more skills. And
if he had your defense, Tim, imagine him spending 6 months with you and then going back.
No, 6 months, 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Wow.
Yeah, what are you talking about? 6 months. We put somebody on him, throwing punches, showing him what to do for like two weeks. He got it down pat, and he had plenty of heart.
Yeah, that's true.
Without the skills, I was like, okay, the holding and stuff made it look like little kids fighting in a way to a certain extent. But if they wouldn't,
you say it looked very amateurish, not very professional. Is that what you're trying to say, champ?
Yeah, it was that Tommy didn't look really amateur in a way. Some of the stuff I think KSI made it look more amateurish because he didn't know how to really deliver punches, and he was moving around. Then he grabbed a lot and hit. He made it look that way. But the next fight, if he fight him again and get the right people, if somebody like me or somebody that could show him how to really box, it's gonna be a better fight because he had heart. KSI had heart. He
You
had
got
heart.
you got Paul Driscoll saying hello, and he also
Yeah.
asked him. He did not have your defense in that catapult right hand. He didn't have Thor's hammer.
No,
Um,
the bottom line, real quick, the bottom line is that's all he lacked. He had heart. He got in there with Tommy, but that's when you could tell that he didn't have the skills that he needed to be in there, even with Tommy. Tommy's skills is okay, but they're not the best in the world. So, but he needs some more harder fights though, Tommy.
Larry Bay says, "Hey champ, I don't know if you know him. We
Hey,
got a
Larry.
kung fu person in here. We have a Sifu Steve Thunder Michaels. I don't know if he knows our man Sifu Fernandez. They might be in different
They
art
might,
styles, but
they
maybe
might
he
be,
knows
yeah.
him. Then there's the Charles Dorsey, the legend from
Could you help?
Philadelphia, and he says, "Could you help transform KSI into a better, more capable fight champ?"
He's sitting right next to you, man. He could have just got
He's
on.
so far away.
He could have got on. He could have got on the screen and
I'm
asked.
not letting him sit next to me on my couch, man. It'll look
Okay,
weird.
Charlie, could he help? Could you help? Transform easy, easy. We got this girl that's a kickboxer. We're gonna train her. We're gonna change her into a champ. All she needs is heart, and we're gonna change. She's gonna be champion.
Well, she's a bare knuckler too. She's
She's
bare
bare
knuckle
knuckler.
boxer and MMA. She's fought. She's a professional.
She's gonna be murder.
Yeah,
And we have
fit.
her Melissa X.
Yeah, she's quite a champion already.
Yep. She said, "Hey there, champ. Hey Phil, how you doing, Phil? You got boxing fans? I thought KSI did enough to nick it, but a draw would have been okay. He was holding too much. You really, it was hard for the judges to judge the fight. I just saw it yesterday. Brian sent me the video, and that was a hard fight to judge because of the holding and hitting, you know. And Tommy Fury looked a little bit more, a lot more professional than
Tim,
KSI.
do you think some of the holding was happening by Tommy because he's trying to employ his brother's tactic, but it doesn't work because he's not as tall?
No, it's just I think I don't know. I think KSI made him. Maybe he does do what his brother do, because I do think Tyson Fury can do a better job if he don't hold that long. Maybe for a 1 sec, hold, let go, and bang. But he holds constantly, and there's nobody there in his corner to tell him. You know, because my trainer told me if you have to grab somebody, which I never do because I got a good defense. See, I don't hold that much at all because I just know to put my hands up in defense so I can fire back. But some guys hold because that's all they know. But so I do believe that if Tyson Fury himself, he's successful, well, you're going to go try to change him around. You know, if you want to learn how to block and stay there, he'll look pretty, but he holds. But I do believe that KSI, if you get toward defense, Brian, and learn how to counter off of it, he'll do a whole lot better. Because Tommy fight like his brother. Tommy fight like his brother.
They have two different body types. Here goes Bruce Gass asking the $1 million question. What do you think of these YouTube influencers doing boxing, champ? The $1 million question. Me and Charles debate this all the time.
Well, you know, it's taking money from the hard-working boxers that is working hard trying to get to the top. But it is entertainment. There is people out there that would like to see these celebrity guys go in the ring and box. It's not real good boxing. I sort of fight, and if I was a boxing fan, I was like, that was a rubbish fight. But they actors. As Tommy Fury is Tyson Fury brother, and KSI is a rapper. So that'll fit in that category where people want to just see the celebrities fight. But in terms of real fighting, it would be a lousy fight to watch. and boring. It would be boring. I'm telling the truth. It would be boring and everything. But the 2 stars made it what it was. They just want to see them 2 guys get in. But if they would get in with average people, they wouldn't last long.
All right. We got the boxing fan. Tommy, I thought, was using that. I don't know what that word is. Crunk stuff. Crunk.
No, okay. Tommy was someone. No, where's that at?
Tommy thought was using that crunk stuff. I don't know what that is.
What crunk stuff?
I don't know what that is. Maybe it's some kind of drug. I don't know.
No, crunk stuff. Well, they talking about crunk. And most of the crunk boxers didn't have no defense.
Oh, Kronk Jim. There's Bruce, the boxing guru. He knows everything. Kronk Jim. I got you.
Yeah, but Brian, most of the Kronk boxers got knocked out. Now they was all offense. They were all offense. I respect Emmanuel Stewart. I respect him to the highest. I love him. He passed away, right? But none of the boxers in Kronk Jin had good defense. They eventually got knocked out. Tommy is a beautiful person. I love him to death. He has some problem with his talking and everything. I was in camp with him several times. This is what people would like to know on our show. They want to know the real. They want to know the real stuff. Criticize me if you think something wrong with me. I still love you. I just want to let you know that a lot of Kronk Gym boxers got knocked out, and a lot of them didn't have good defense. So there's a lot of trainers getting a lot of praise because the boxers get in there and they do the good job, but there's some negative stuff that comes along with it too. I don't think a lot of their boxers had good defense. Tommy Hearns, he'll kill you in offense. You in trouble, you get in there. He will bang you out. When in terms of defense, his defense was, and Slim Robinson was talking to me, my trainer, he was talking to me about that long time ago. He was telling me that, and that's where I got it from. Because Emmanuel Stewart used to ask him a lot of things, and I was confused. I was saying, here the great Emmanuel Stewart asking my trainer stuff. We was in training, and I was confused. I said, here's the great Emmanuel Stewart asking my trainer stuff and giving him a lot of respect. And I was confused for a couple of days, So they both great trainers, and he made champions. Both of them did, and we just got to give them respect. But that's some of the stuff that I witnessed as up and coming and hearing. I seen them both. I seen Emmanuel giving my trainer, asking him, "Whoa, do you think this is?" And I swear, I was like, and
Jim,
then later
here we go. Baby Uno, if this fight happened in the 80s, who would have they given the win to? So, I mean, it'd be different world back in the 80s, a celebrity.
Wait. He said, how would
if Tommy Fury versus KSI happened in the 80s?
Oh, I see something with Tyson Fury do against 80s Larry Holmes. That fight in the 80s would get laughed at. Or not the Tyson Fury, but the KSI, I don't think that they would allow it. KSI would have to probably work his way up the ladder. So would Tommy. But things has been changing lately. Okay, you got this. How would Tyson Fury do against Larry Holmes? I do believe, what did Jerry Cooney do? He got knocked out. Ask me, what would Jerry Cooney do against Tyson Fury? Ask something like that. Larry was tough. He had a good jab. His defense was suspicion too. Tyson Fury's defense is grab when you get inside and hold. He went down on the canvas a couple of times. He got a big heart though. Tyson Fury is a warrior. He will get up and knock your behind out. But defense is one of the things he lacks. And so does Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Dylan White. And this is the results you'll see from these fighters. Let's get some more stuff in, Brian.
Yep, boxing fan. People say Tommy was roided up in this fight since he looks like a body. Yeah, he was in tremendous shape. Otherwise,
steroids.
That's what they're saying is possible. I mean, he was.
That don't have nothing to do with it because KSI looked pretty strong. He looked a little lighter though. He looked thinner to me. What was the weight? Because I saw the fight and I said KSI looked smaller than Tommy.
He did look thin.
He did. He looked smaller.
One thing Bruce says, one thing they do is fight who the fans want them to fight. Unlike that, he's talking about the celebrity matches that they have now.
Yeah.
But one thing is, though, Champ, is they all bring their own viewers. So they bring a lot of new viewers because it's their fans. You know, KSI is ridiculously famous, and a lot of the people watching it are brand new to boxing. I mean, so, you know, they make it a lot of
some of them might not be. Some of them might not be.
Right. But I'm just saying that a large proportion can be people of their first time watching and inspire them to watch some more, and they bring their own money. This is their own money, their own, you know, KSI's multi-million. They're bringing their fans to support and sponsor the event. They get all that stuff. So,
well, I support the boxing industry, and I do believe in working your way up the ladder. But this is something new coming in, and you know, people that like to watch that type of stuff is okay. I respect that, but if you want the real McCoy stuff, you got to start from the bottom and work your way up to the top. So this is just entertainment, everybody. It's not nothing to me to take serious because they're not ranked. They hadn't fought their way up the ladder. It was two celebrities picked the fight and they fought each other. So, and they got following. They got people that follow them. So there's nothing wrong with that. If they would get in the ring with somebody in the top 10, they wouldn't make it. They wouldn't make it. So
you saying they can't beat you, Champ? KSI wouldn't win against you?
I wouldn't even have to train. And I'm 65. I wouldn't even have to train. Neither Tommy Fury either. I'm serious. I'll get in shape. I'll get in shape for him, but no, I'm still pretty good. You see me in the gym.
Yeah, Logan Paul. So Maurice wants to know, how would Logan Paul do against Tim Witherspoon?
I'll knock his behind right out.
You're looking like that guy Eklund. What was his name? The one you did that over?
Anders Eklund. I knocked him first round. Bam.
Yeah, that was a ruthless knockout. Yeah, that's what would happen.
Yeah, I would love to. If they want to mess around with me, they can do that. But I'm guarantee you, at my age, I'm hurting somebody.
Francis Mangino. I respect Timothy Witherspoon, a champ and a beautiful soul.
Thank you, brother. Thanks. We love you, man.
Oh shoot!
Keep reading them. Nathan Carter. I'm going out this Saturday with the Force. Michael Watson. Oh, Michael Watson. That's my man from England. I will say you said hello. Okay, tell Mike I said hi and that I love him. That's Michael Watson. This dude could punch. He's from England. You know, England, that's my second home, man. That's my second home. All right, Nathan. You know he was from over there.
Hey, Wes.
Buy Mighty Knockout barbecue sauce on Amazon and support struggling boxing legends. Okay, everybody? Buy Mighty Knockout barbecue sauce on Amazon and support struggling boxing legends. All right.
Yep, this is it right here. This is Mike Evans' brand. He's a boxing legend himself and the supporter of the Circle of Legends, which is an organization, a boxing tour that will be helping former boxers have ways of developing incomes through the boxing industry. The Circle Legends is based all on the boxing legends. It's all core of them.
Okay, here we go. Champ, what are the fights you Champ, what are the fights you wanted but never had the chance to? Oh, that's Phil Mario. Whoa, look at that last name. Mazzullo. What was the fight I would have liked to fight? I don't know. I just was coming up the ladder. I wasn't really jealous of anybody or wanted something. Holyfield was the worst. I heard he did not do any road work. I don't know about that, but I'm sure he had fitness trainers that got his cardio together I don't know if he didn't run or not or whatever he did, but he sure went the rounds and went the distance. So he came up when the fitness thing started coming in strong. There's lifting weights where boxers didn't lift weights. Come on, we got to read it. Bruce Gas. It says legend Evander Holyfield, 61 today. That's right. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Evander.
There's only
Great
one
guy.
more left in there.
All right, give
He
me
was
the
a
thing.
warrior in the ring. He was Evander. Great. I don't know about the great defense for Evander, but he was pretty good. Bruce Gas, Mike Tyson for the Bucks. What's that mean, Bruce? Mike Tyson for the Bucks. He fought Mike Tyson for the Bucks.
For the Bucks, for the money.
Who did? Evander?
I can't. I'm not sure where you're at, champ.
Okay, you got to check it out. Baby Uno, Tim and Bryant, your top 3 pounds, your top 3 pound for pound fighter of all times. Now, there's so many great fighters out there. Baby Uno, there's so many great fighters out there. The great pound for pound. Would Ali be one of them? I think so. We're doing whatever. Bruce Gas is good at that. Bruce Gas, it's hard for me because there's so many great boxers out there. There's a lot of good ones. We need more time to decide that one, okay? Baby Uno. You got Phil Moreno. Why no Holmes? What does he mean, Brian? Follow up, probably. Tim and Brian. Your top 3.
Why no Holmes too? Oh, why didn't you fight Holmes again?
Okay, I didn't fight Larry Holmes again because Don King, I said this before on the show. I'm going to hurry up so we can keep reading these. Don King was giving Larry Holmes all these tough fights. Larry was trying to reach Rocky Marciano's record, and he wanted to get easier fights. So Don King kept putting all the young Turks in, and Larry wanted to reach the undefeated thing, and so that's why we never got a rematch because he wouldn't take it. And plus, he was trying to reach Rocky Marciano's record. I would have gotten really good the second time. Ooh,
Maurice says Ali, Robinson, and Armstrong. I think Sugar Ray Robinson's somebody that a lot of the really younger people don't know about. But what do you think, champ? He brought a lot of magic in the ring.
We need more time. Yes, we need more time to decide that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need more time to decide that.
That's a big subject to debate because you may have somebody who will say something like Willie Pep or who knows, it all depends on what your style you like, right? What you prefer. And it's very subjective, I guess.
Hey, that one guy, Bones, how you doing?
Oh, that's our man. He's back again.
Yeah. Maurice says Ali, Robinson, and Armstrong. Okay, you read that already. Okay, Michael, Ali. Who is that?
And Ben. So that's Michael. Michael, maybe he means Spinks, Ali, and Ben. Ben, the British guy.
Not Nigel Ben. No, I don't think that's correct. I love Michael Spinks. No, he's talking about maybe Mike Tyson, maybe.
Oh, Maurice says Pep, Chavez, and Mayweather. See, I think Pep was an interesting fighter. He had some
Willie Pep moved a lot. And
he had some strange moves that I think only he could pull off. I was watching him spin around the guy. He was spinning the guy around.
What's up, regular.
What's that?
No, keep talking. What's up, Israel? I'm saying hi to all our guys. Israel Gomez. What's going on, champ? What Nathan said. Watson, brother. Watson the punch man, but he's not up there, and that's my man. That's my man. Read Baby Uno. What he saying?
Baby Uno. Well, you got one guy. Did anyone duck you back in the day? Tyson ducked you, or it was what's his name? It was Don King who made him duck you, right?
No, Tyson didn't duck me. He would fight anybody. His management.
Right. It was Don King,
his
right?
Management. Yeah, Tyson would have fought me the next 3 minutes. His managements, they knew I was slick, and if I was in good shape, they didn't know which Tim Witherspoon to show up could cause trouble. So when they turned it down, I was like, whoa, and I wasn't even in shape. But they don't know the real Tim show up in good shape, somebody's in trouble. And I
Well-
never really got in the best shape, too. That's my problem. I never got in the best. People never see me at my fullest. Even in Larry Holmes, I could have did better than Larry Holmes if I was in really good shape, lifting weights, running and training. I didn't do it.
You did duck one person.
What?
I'll get in the ring with you. You keep ducking me.
Willie Pep was a defensive master. Yes, he was. Like Tim. Whoa. Thank you, Bruce. But the bottom line, Willie moved a defense and beautiful movement. I just sit there right in front of you and make you miss. Boom, boom, and blocking stuff. But Willie was a master at moving and grooving. And like he was dancing. Donnell Fox, how's it going, Tim? Everything's good, Donnell. All right, let's keep it going. Here we go. Phil.
What were your sparring sessions like with the last 3 months?
No, it says with Ali.
Well, oh God, I mixed two things up here. Maurice, but what were your sparring sessions like with Ali?
It was easy because he was sick. He was sick when he fought
Yeah,
Larry
that
Holmes.
early onset Parkinson's.
Yeah, he was sick, and in the beginning he was like, doing really good, but for some reason he started dying down. I went back to my corner. I said, Slim, I said, something wrong with Ali. And he said, Tim, I knew this about 4 or 5 days ago. No, about a week ago, he noticed that Muhammad Ali never was getting strong. He just looked the same every day. And he said to me, something's wrong with him, Tim. And he's told me, do not hit him in his head. I swear, true story. My trainer, Slim, said, do not hit him in his head. He said, go to his body. Because it was easy to hit him in his head. And Slim said, just go to the body. So I would just drill to the body all the time. Real, and if I hit him to the head, I like slap. I didn't even hit him. I just go boom and fake it. I faked it. True story, everybody. True story. I would fake the hit by just pulling it like this. And then I wouldn't hit him a lot. I just go to the body hard, and then everybody focused on the body. But we knew he was sick before the Larry Holmes fight. It's a shame Larry Holmes got robbed of trying to beat the greatest of all times. It's a shame. He didn't fight Israel Ali. How's it going, Tim? Everything good, Maurice?
Yeah, but hey, Israel Gomez wants to know, yo, Tim, are you gonna come to Gleason's gym? Yes, we will. If you guys set up a seminar for Tim to do a Philly Shell seminar, we'll definitely come up there.
Yeah, I was up there. I was up there a long time ago too. That was
we were there with Bailey. Remember the
okay,
Donnie
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Baby Uno, read that one. What's the reason for the decline of American heavyweights and the rise of the European heavyweights? There's only one heavyweight over there, Tyson Fury. It was just their turn. That's all. It's just their time. It just keeps switching back and forth. We had good trainers, guys. We had good trainers, and they passed away. I got some of the knowledge from one of the good trainers that passed away. I'm not saying there's no more good trainers, but the ones with that old skills, the Philly Shell, all that other thing, I had a chance to be a part of that, and I'm healthy now. I had a good chance. So yeah, they took over. I don't really know. It's their turn. It's just their time now. Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua was just their time.
You got let's see, Israel Gomez wants to, Tim, you got a fight in November. Do you think Tim, I got a fight in November. Do you think will help prepare me? Been sparring, but I want to get better fast. What is something you wish you did sooner to improve? I'm trying to catch my mistakes. By the way, Camp, real quick, Maurice just donated $10. All right.
Thank you, Maurice. Thank you.
Hey.
Listen, you would have to get in. Thank you, Maurice. Thank you very much. You would have to. That's Israel. All you have to do, because I know up in Gleason's, I don't know if they got good trainers up there. I kind of like, I got a fight in November. Do you think will help? What will help them? Well, I did a lot of hammer and chop woods to help my breathing. If you're talking about physical, they help my breathing. If you got a short period of time, if you hit that hammer, that'll get your breathing together. And after you finish hitting that hammer and you let your body rest up, you'll be sharp and be strong. That's one thing. Now, if you're talking about skills and everything, you're going to need some help. You need to come see us or something like that. But November, that's not too far. November to what? He said in November.
Okay, Israel, can you get like
A video.
like, if he can get like 30 people together, we could even go up there and do a 4-hour seminar.
Yeah, but
like, or he can send us a video if you want.
Yeah.
Here, send your video to this here. We'll do a breakdown.
Yeah.
Let me see. I got my email here.
If he hit that hammer, and that'll get his lungs and it'll get him sharp with the once he rests up. See, once you do that hammer, you gotta rest up a day and a half. If you do it like a week straight, you gotta rest up 2 days, and then you'll see the results. You'll be like bam, 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 bam. And if they hit your arms, they block it. You could block everything, and your breathing will be good. Your breathing will be good. But in terms of skills, you have to send us a video and see if we can help you, okay?
Yeah,
but,
I put an email up there, the Philly Shell 101 at Gmail. Send it to that one.
Yeah, so he don't be nervous about a fight being coming up too soon. You got people that can help you. We can help you a little bit. I'm sure there's somebody in Gleason's that probably can help you too, but you got to keep your defense tight. I guess we got information about that on our YouTube channel. And if you need to get somewhere fast, we can help you. If you need like 3 weeks, we can help you, and you just got to be on your way. But we can meet up or something and help you, or just watch the videos. So don't panic. Don't panic because it's November. Depends. If at the end of November you still got enough time. But I would use that hammer, right? I would go 20 minutes. I would go 3 rounds. 3 minute. I would go 5 3-minute. No, either 6. Depends. 5 3-minute rounds with a big hammer. Okay, and then when you get ready to fight, take off about 4 days. Or take off maybe 5 days before the fight. Don't hit the hammer like 6 days or 5 days before the fight, because that's when you're gonna get your rest and strength back, and we're gonna be fire if you do a lot of hammer work.
Is he a professional? Is Israel
I
professional?
I don't know. He got a fight in November. Do you think will help prepare me? Oh yeah, been sparring. You've been sparring. Send us a video, Israel. I want to get better fast. You want to get better fast? You came to the right place. You came to the right place. Tell him what to send and stuff so we can help.
Yeah, I got the email. He knows.
Okay.
Yep. I'm with a cat and a blimp. You and him both for Al Cole. I'm with cat and blimp. Al Cole, ice. What is it? Ice cold Al Cole.
I fought Al Cole.
Here.
I fought Al Cole. Who was the hardest puncher you faced? I had a good defense, Phil. I had a good defense, and let me see who hit me. Who hit me hard? Carter Truth hit me, but I had my hands down, and he snuck that right hand in me. But other than that, I think
Frank Segaline hit you hard.
Who?
Frank Segaline hit you hard.
Frank was
Frank hit me. That sure did. I had a good defense, and I avoided a lot of punches. And thank my trainer Slim Robinson. I think I got hit solid maybe 3 times in my whole career. Solid. No, Ray hit, and some guys hit me solid, but it didn't bother me. I think Bone Crusher hit me one time. I think I felt a little bit, but Carter Truth hit me and it rocked me, but I didn't feel no pain. I didn't feel no uncomfortable. He just hit me in my body. I just went like that, and I won the fight. I won the fight and everything. So
Charles would hit you to go down.
I had a good defense. And I thank my trainer for teaching me that. And I was confident. Defense. My defense helped me helped me be confident when I went in there, because I knew that the only way I get hit if I make a mistake or I let them just hit me. That's the same thing. I kept.
Your man here says, Maurice, the one who donated the $10. Quick Tillis hit you hard, champ.
Man, I hung a sign over his eye saying closed for the weekend. The first round, he went 10 rounds with Tyson. And that's what made me believe. I said, if I get in good shape, and I love Mike, that's my man. That boy ferocious. But I knocked Quick out in the first round, and he went 10 rounds with Mike. That's what gave me, that's what I was on my mind. I'm saying, you know what? If I was in top shape, I would still be champion today.
This boxing fan, if he wants to come down here, he can stay at my place for a couple days if he wants to get a crash course in the Philly shell.
Who, Israel Gomez?
Yeah, if he wants to come down here.
If he has a trainer, I don't want to step on nobody's feet, but we definitely can help him. We definitely can help him get ready for the fight. He need to send us the videos though first so we can see what he's doing, Brian.
He says he's going to send us the video. Thanks, Tim. You're the man. We're only like an hour and a half away, so if you want to come down for a couple days, put him in with Justin. He can spar with Justin.
He's a heavyweight.
Yeah, he's a heavyweight. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Justin loves the spar.
Yeah, Justin is I think he's what? He's 4 wins and 2 losses or something like that.
Yeah. He had that one against that one guy who came down here. Remember that?
Oh, he dropped him. Yeah. Justin looked just like Tex Cobb.
Tex Cobb.
Yep, exactly. He's big and he's like that. He's sluggish like him. And I believe I told him he should grow his hair long and be the new Tex Cobb. I'm serious. He looked just like him. Come on, let's keep going.
All right, David Hilton, you're the champ and one of the best defense in boxing. Keep up the good work.
You know that's my brother. You know that's my brother. That's my man, David Hilton, the Hilton brothers. They some bad boys. Are
they related to Paris Hilton? Do they own the Hiltons? Frankie's here now. He says,
"Yo, don't mess with them. They my family. Don't mess with him, Dan. That's my family.
I ain't messing with nobody." Hey, all right. Gomez says, "I'm an amateur. I'm gonna be going pro soon. I'm trying to win this Golden Gloves in New York City. Then I'm gonna see what Cat and Blimp say."
Gomez, you talking about Israel Gomez?
Yeah, Gomez, Israel.
Okay, and he said, "Hold on." What did he say? He's an amateur.
Yeah, amateur. He's gonna be going pro.
Okay, so he's gonna have to throw a lot of punches, but you got to keep your defense tight because you don't want your opponent to land punches because that's what the judges are judging. How many times they hit you the proper way? So you in school really, and you got to hit properly. You got to hit properly to get the points from the judges. So I would hit that hammer because it would help you with this and your breathing, and you'll be sharp to throw punches. I would do that hammer 3 minutes, 5 times a day. I mean, not 5 rounds, 3 minutes, and then when it gets like 4 days away from the fight, get away from it, let your body heal up, and you're going to be fire throwing punches.
You got that one guy, Bones, is going to teach him Tai Chi, teach him to carry the ball and release.
Did Mike Tyson help you out with money while you were on a speaking tour in the UK? Yeah, he always did. I'm going to tell you something. He just walked up to me and just said, "Hey," gave me 5, and in my hand was $1,000. And I said, "What's this?" He said, "You want to give it back?" He said, "Take it." I said, "Okay." I said, "Thank you." And then another time he did the same thing. He came to me. He said, "What's up, Tim? How you doing, man?" Boom, $1,000. But then after a while, he did. That was beautiful, man. Mike is cool. Mike is a cool dude, man. He just came out of nowhere and just handed me money. He must have knew I was broke. Come on, let's read some more. Given a a thumbs up on Facebook too.
Yep.
Okay, that's Bruce. What's that?
That's Gas, Mr. Gas. He's on
That's
both.
our man. That's our man.
Yep. Tim is a real Robert Hart Foley. Tim is a real gentleman with a whole lot of boxing knowledge.
That's my man, Robert Hart Foley.
Yep. We got Troy Scott. I used to hear people say Jesse Ferguson was a hard puncher. Did you ever spar him?
I sparred him all the time, and he's a really nice guy. But to me, it wasn't nothing to worry about. But he was aggressive, I'm not gonna lie. I did really well. I'm not gonna talk like I beat him up and all that. I'm not gonna do that. But I had fun boxing with him every time I sparred with him. I had fun, and we went at it. And he did really good against. Who was that? He did good against. He did a little bit good against Tyson before he knocked him out or something like that, right? Troy Scott. I used to hear people say Jesse Ferguson was a hard. We did that. He punched pretty good.
Hey, Tim, I'll just put something out real quick. We're going to hit 10,000 subscribers probably tonight. So if you're not subscribed to Tim's channel, subscribe right now. We are at 9,984. So hope maybe you guys, somebody out there can help push us over the 10,000 mark before 12 midnight.
I knocked you, James. Thank you, everybody. Yep, I knocked James Broad out, and I think the first or maybe the third round. It says, did you ever soar James Brown? What's that? Soar, SOAR? What is that? What is that, Brian? SOAR or OOR?
Hold on. Soar? Is that soar?
Yeah. Did you ever soar James Broad? What's that mean?
He must have been
spar.
He must have been
I fought him and knocked him out in the third round or something like that. I knocked him out in the third. If you type it in, you'll see. He was kind of arrogant. He passed away, but he was kind of arrogant and stuff like that. I guess that was the way he presented himself before fights, but it didn't work. I knocked him out in the third or the second round. James Broadax, who you think harder, and why, Shavers or Wilder? I think Ernie Shavers is a harder puncher than Wilder. Wilder can punch, but Ernie Shavers will put your lights out. Ernie Shavers can he's known for your lights. Sifu, Steve, Thunder, Michael.
Yeah, Sifu's got to tell us, what style do you do? Are you a Wing Chun man? Or some other style of Kung Fu? Like, what's your style? Maybe he knows Sifu Fernandez, our man, the Wing Chun master. And
wait till he put it back. What do you think about Boots Ennis? I think Boots Ennis is a really good fireman. He will fire you down. He's the next rich man if he does everything right. I think he needs just a little bit more defense. Because I watched a little, but he will fire in his weight class. He will fire you down. I remember he was a little kid, and now he's the best. He's the new thing out there now. Boots Ennis. I'm really proud of him and his dad, Bozy.
Seafood Steve here, Thunder Michaels. He's a Wing Chun guy like Sifu Fernandez. If you look at our site there, Steve, you'll see we have a lot of stuff we do with Wing Chun and the Philly Shell. So your Bang Sao and some of the other things that happen in Wing Chun. So you might be interested in some of those videos if you look for them.
Okay, wait a minute. Israel Gomez said, thanks, guys. It's so real talking to one of my favorite fighters. The advice means a lot. That's why we're here, Israel. That's why we're here. Okay. Oh, Wing Chun. Who's that, Bruce?
That's what he does. Sifu guy, he does Wing Chun. That's the one I was talking about, his styles. But I told him we got videos where we've done some comparisons with the Philly Shell and Bang Sao and stuff. And we also do some collaborations with a Sifu Fernandez. He's a Wing Chun master. So we'll be doing stuff with him in the future.
Don't forget Israel. Send us the stuff so we can help you. Who that Darren McCullen? Is that Darren McCullen?
Darren McCullen, yeah. Who do you think is best heavyweight prospect? Who's the up and coming? What do you think about the? I think what it was Zhang. What do
No,
you think?
yeah, Zhang big. Well, you know what? I saw Zhang and Zhang was fighting
Joyce, was it Joyce?
Joyce. He was fighting Joyce. Both of them didn't have defense.
No.
Joyce was really he was really bad in terms of defense. Me and Bryant, we reached out to them. I reached out to the people that I know in England to help them. I don't know what's wrong with these boxing people, but even the Chinese, what's his name?
Zhang's the last name. I forget the first name.
Zhang had no defense either.
Right.
But Joe Joyce had a bad defense. And I looked at Zhang, he throw punches, but his defense was whack too. And all Joe Joyce had to do was call us or call me, and 10 days or less, his defense would have been proper. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm from England. I had people talking to them over there. I said, man, it's a damn shame they're letting Joe Joyce come out there like that. He didn't look good at all, but I respect him. He's a nice person. It's a shame how all these young boxers going down when they could have avoided it all. I'm telling you, it's a shame. All he had to do, because Zhang didn't have a good defense either. I was watching the video all over again because, I was really, Joyce, I was really concerned about the bad that happened to him. And I was watching it, I was like, Zhang didn't have no defense either. And he caught Joyce. If Joyce had a defense, he wouldn't have got caught with those shots. Come on, boxing industry. What's the matter with these guys? You better call the right people. I have nothing against the people that trained him. But he looked bad. For all his fights, he didn't look really good. But his people behind him, and I love the people that was behind him. They behind him 100%. He went out there and fought. But guys like us knew his skills wasn't as good as Zhang, and Zhang didn't have no defense either. So if Joyce would have had a better defense, he could have knocked Zhang out. Because Zhang didn't have a defense. Everybody watch that fight again. Watch it again, and watch Zhang instead of watching Joyce. You'll see he don't have no defense either. Let's keep moving. Come on. Who do you think is best heavyweight prospect? Okay.
That's the one we just talked about.
Yeah, we did. Little baby is coming up. But all these heavyweights got knocked down on the canvas. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Dylan White. That didn't happen in my era. It didn't happen in mine. So it's something wrong. There's something wrong with the education that they're getting. And the management clearly doesn't reach out to people that can help their boxers. I don't have nothing against them, but it's the truth. And on our channel, you want to know what's going on. What's wrong with the managers and the promoters? What's the matter? There's other good trainers. I could do that with no problem. It's a shame. Bryant. All this stuff could have been avoided, but it's okay. It's history now. It's history. Everybody moving on and trying to do better things. I'll check it out. See Seafood. Okay. What we doing now? Seafood said, Terrible Tim is a bad man. Much respect. Hey, I'm not a bad man. I just had good skills. Like Mike Tyson come in, I'll eat your kids, and then you got the other guys, they come in, but I'm a happy guy that knock guys out.
Yeah, well, you're bad, Tim. I'll tell you why. All that garlic he eats, he got bad breath, that damn garlic. It was stinking my car up today, Jim.
I be doing smoothies every day, man.
Whole garlic. He puts whole giant cloves of garlic.
I be doing all that. I don't put a whole clove. I put like three little ones in. Then I get.
Well, you put them. You must be Tim. You would smell like garlic today, man. Whoa.
I feel good. I do feel good. So Yep, haven't eaten beef or pork for 50 years. Keep going. Let's keep going.
Oh
So we
boy,
wanna-
he'll go on with those.
Really? What's his favorite smoothie?
Is-
Healthy smoothies.
What kind? Frank wants to know your favorite smoothie.
My favorite smoothie. I just get a whole bunch of like garlic, onions, and then I get those powder.
Fruit.
Brian gave me some.
Yeah,
Brian
you got that
gave me
flour. You put
flour.
barley flour. Everybody, listen to this. There's no way I could drink this thing. He put barley flour, oat flour, coconut flour, that dark chocolate flour, then a whole onion, garlic cloves.
No, I put a quarter of an onion. I put a half or a gun. Man, I be feeling so good. Then I put turmeric.
Frankie wants to know what it tastes like.
I put aloe vera, turmeric, so many more different things.
I don't know about the onion and then putting fruit in there too, champ. That's just
bananas. I put bananas, peanuts, grapes.
All in one drink?
Huh?
All in one drink?
Yeah, all in one drink.
Well, I have 2 glasses and I balance them. I pour it out and then I put it
I'm
in
gonna
the
make
blender.
one. I'm gonna taste it.
Oh, Frankie wants
wanna
to
taste
try
it.
one. Oh,
One
I
day,
wanna taste it.
okay, then I get watermelon. I get different watermelons. I get all different kind of fruits, and I put them all in there. And you know what? I don't be hungry putting all that stuff together.
I need that because I'm always eating.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, watermelon, bananas,
The watermelon, the
peaches.
banana I like. The fresh lemons I like.
Oh, lemons. I put green lemons and yellow lemons. I put them in it. I'm telling you, man.
Hey, champ, you know who we're going to have on the show? I'm going to talk to Jamie and Jamie, the bare knuckle fighter, and Melissa X. We'll see if we
Okay.
can get them on a live. That ought to be a good one. We'll get both of them on here to talk the female perspective of fighting.
Okay. We should do that soon. Okay, I got you. I'll send it. What's that Israel Gomez? Okay, he's going to send it. Israel going to send it. Then we got McCullen. Did you ever spar like Awabuchi? Hell no. Ike Ayabuchi? No, but that boy, he can punch. I would have to be in big shape. Look, guys, if I was in Mike Tyson shape and Vander Holyfield shape, Ayabuchi and David Tua, those guys could punch. If I was in that, man, I would still be undefeated right now. And I'm 65, because I had the skills, man. I had the skills. Them dudes were strong naturally. I had to work my way up. Even when I played football in high school, I wasn't as strong as some of the guys, but I got the job. I started lifting weights later in my career and stuff, all that kind of stuff. But I was like naturally big and strong, man. I would be the man.
Hey, champ, Ricky Ferguson's in here, man. We got to do a breakdown of one of his new videos.
Okay, how did Slim teach you defense? Did he give it to you all at once, or did he give it to you pieces by pieces? And how long did it take you to get it to
muscle memory?
Oh, you know what? I learned pretty fast. He just had to keep on top of me and made sure I keep drilling and doing it. But so if I learned something 1 week, I didn't master it, but I had it down. If you understand what I mean. I didn't master it, but I was on the right track. And he teaches you so good, you learn it fast. That's why when I meet somebody, we met this girl today who we're going to work with, and there's other people. I'm so confident, I swear. I'm not bragging. I'm telling you. I can show you and you'll learn in one day. We've done it. You just got to keep practicing. That's all. I taught this little kid just walking in this. We were just walking somewhere and I stopped and he had boxing gloves. No, we was at an event and his two little kids was there and I showed him how to slip and do the shell. And his dad's eyes was like this. And when we walked away, he was still doing this. And his dad was like, I thought his dad was going to give me some money. I'm not bragging and say, but I'm just letting you know, guys, that I can do it. I'm going to tell you, just give me the chance. I'm talking with them big guys, even young guys. Even young guys. I never was cut. I never was cut when I was boxing. I never was cut. I just had a little cut on the side of my eye from the glove, but I only had one swollen eye when I think I fought Bruno, or it was Called the Truth, had a good jab, and my eye got a little swollen. Other than that, every time I left the fight, my face was clear. No bruises or anything. So I thank God. I mean, I thank Slim for teaching me how to counter and block punches. And I went in fights out of shape because I knew my defense was there. I'm serious. Sometimes, and plus, my business part, I was getting ripped off by certain people, and I was down all the time. So I would get in there and get fights. I knew I could block punches, and so that's how a lot of things ended up with me. I'm happy now, though. I'm helping people out. I'm with my kids. We trying to help boxers and everything. That's all I'm concerned about now. I did my thing. We just know that we can help you out if you come in our directions. I watched your fight with Holmes. You won. Thank you, KG. Yay. We won. Yep. And you don't gotta be mean. I wasn't no mean dude. In my neighborhood, there's like Timmy fighting. I was a football player, right? And I'm not knocking Tyson and other guys. I ain't not knocking Tyson and nobody, because Tyson he intimidate you. I was like, okay, come on, let's get it on and get in the ring. And when that bell rang, I was terrible Tim. We gonna read some more, right? I watch
Yes,
your
sir.
Yeah, I fought Holmes. And you know what? Holmes usually take your heart or lead the fight with his jab. We practice, like I keep saying on the show, we practice. We had 4 or 5 guys with good jabs. We practiced blocking his jab. When I got in the ring, everything was like ice cream and cake. His jab didn't mean nothing to me, but I do respect him and his accomplishments. But his jab didn't mean nothing to me because we practiced blocking it. And that's what these fighters today look on the video, find out what your opponent greatest asset is, and try to take it away. Find out. Watch the film and say, oh, he's got a good uppercut. Let's learn how to block that. So that's what we used to do. We used to watch our opponents. My trainer used to watch the video and see where he's good at, and we try to attack that, try to find how to notify that, get it out the way. So y'all guys out there, if you fighting somebody and there's some footage of him, watch that footage and see how you can get his negative. If he has a negative or his power, attack the negative and be aggressive against his positive. That's what you need to do. Watch them videos. Don't be afraid to do it. I watch your fight with Holmes. You won. Thank you. Gary Smalls. I gotta say again, I love when Witherspoon kicked Larry Holmes' butt. Yeah. Oh, he cussing. He cussing.
Who is?
He didn't cuss. Gary Smalls. He liked when I whipped Larry. I did too. I had a lot of fun. And my defense helped me with my confidence. And I knew that this guy wouldn't hit me unless I made the mistake. Okay, well, they all suck. It is what modern heavyweights.
Actually, I'm not going to ask you again.
Oh, KG. Well, they all suck. It is what modern heavyweights have become. I think he got a little point there. What helped you? What helped you stay calm in the ring? Oh, and just be like, EFF, it's and go. He said, what the defense allowed me to be confident and relax in the ring, because I knew the only way I get hit if I let you or I make a mistake. And we practice on defense, the Philly shell. We didn't call it the Philly shell then, but we practice defense and blocking jabs. And most trainers today, you see them on the pads, all you see is this. You don't see no defense. And a lot of the old trainers taught you defense and offense. So my defense really helped my confidence, because I knew that the only way I get hit if I make a mistake or play around and get hit. But I always, when you see something coming, I knew how to block it. And that's what I do today. I teach. I could have Joe Joyce, he could have avoided that if they would have came to us. Anthony Joshua, Dante Wilder, they all and Tyson Fury, they all could have avoided those knockdowns. All they needed was somebody to show them defense and keep practicing. Keep practicing things and you'll get it right. But if you just do it a couple of times, okay, Crawford and Spence, 2, your prediction, come on, man. They shouldn't even have that fight. They shouldn't even have that fight. I do believe in the boxer coming back, but I don't think that Spence, man, I saw Crawford lifting weights. He was lifting these weights. That's why that boy Punch Leg, he was lifting these heavy weights. And I was like, that's why he's so strong. He lift and then he lay off of them and lean up. And then when he punch, that's where he get that. I seen him the other day lifting all those big things on the weights. I said, he lacks skills though. He's strong as hell. He's strong as hell. Even you can read. I don't think Spence is going to. Spence. I don't even think a lot of people is going to be up for that fight either because of the way Spence looked on the last fight. And I like Spence too. He could have avoided all that. All we had to do was get him in training camp. He couldn't have avoided that. Phil Mario was that last name. What fighters of today would you have liked to fight in your prime? Any one of them. Any one of them. All would have to do with be in shape. All would have to do with be in shape. We got Ricky Ferguson. How did Slim teach you different? Did he give it? Did he give it to you all at once? Oh, we didn't went through that. No, Slim, he didn't give it to me all at once. He practiced hard on something for a couple of days, and then when he know that I got it, which I got it in maybe 1.5 days, he went on to something else. But we would practice something and do it, keep doing that, and then he adds something else on. Then we do both up. Then I'll just do that one and that. And it was really good, and it was transparent. Every time he talked to me and showed me himself, he showed me himself. That's what made me get it even faster. Everybody knows Slim. How long did it take you? It didn't take that long. It didn't take that long. You see, I fought Larry Holmes in only 13 fights. It didn't take that long. You know, I fought Larry Holmes at 13 fights. Slim got me ready. But my manager said, "Oh yeah, you're gonna fight." No, Don King said you're gonna fight Larry Holmes, and I was like, "Slim, ain't that too soon?" Slim said, "You're gonna whip his behind," and I said, "Okay," because I believed in Slim. And then we did what we did to him. We did what we did. Come on, boxing fans. Why did you think some trainers don't want to teach a beginner? That I can't believe that. Why wouldn't a trainer hold up? Why do you think some trainers don't want to teach a beginner? Maybe because he want to jump in there with somebody that already know how to fight because he don't know how to groom a beginner. You see what I'm saying? So there's some guys that have barely fought and they're in top guys' corners right now. Or there's a guy that maybe was a loser. He's a losing record, and he's in some of the top guys' corner now. I'm not knocking them. God gave them a gift, and they took it. But yo, man, I'm just saying, boxing in terms of like training and training and teachers, and it's way wacky nowadays. You got fitness guys training boxers and making it because the boxer is strong enough and got enough courage to get in there and throw punches and strong and knock his guy out. And once he knocked that guy out, the trainer wins too. And everybody will be sending their boxers to that guy that don't know how to teach. That's what's going on today. The boxer know more than his trainer. And then when he wins, people think it's the trainer. And so then they send, and I've seen it happen. I'm not going to say no names. There's a lot of names. They'll send him to the trainer. And the boxer was the one that really won the fight. And the trainer just really knew just a quarter or half of what the knowledge that he need. I'm telling you, that's what's going on today. You got guys in boxers' corners that never was successful, never had a good trainer, but they in top boxers' corner. And I still love them too. You can say what you want to say about me. I still love you. I don't know your names, but I see it out there. I love you guys, but people want to know the truth, not the truth, or they want to know some good information on our channel. I'll be on Bruce Gash's channel. We be talking. He has a lot of knowledge. I'll be on other people's channels, and we be talking. You know, so so that's around about it. You know, I could talk pretty good. I really don't have no problems with communicating. You send me a boxer, guarantee you his ass will be ready in 10 days. I'm not saying for a big jump, but whatever's in front of him, he can be able to handle it. I'm not saying he can be able to handle Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury, but he can build his way up there. Or you know, fighters in lighter weights. But I'm confident. I'm confident. You bring them in, I'm not going to panic. I know exactly what to do. They just don't call you because that's the way it is now. They don't call. Oh, why wouldn't you want terrible Tim Witherspoon in your corner? He had a good defense. You know, he had a good defense. He knew different stuff, training stuff. Tim, anyone manage to get under your skin? Anyone managed to get under your skin? Oh, there was a short guy. I forgot his name. I keep forgetting his name, Bryant. He was short, and he won the decision. What the hell is his name? And the guy said his name. He put his name on there. I took him lightly, and he was short. He trained hard. He did everything because he didn't get tired, and he put pressure on me, and I underestimated him. He won a decision on me. I forgot his name. They mentioned it on the last show. You should remember that, Bryant.
Who? The guy who was a small guy who intimidated you or something?
No, he didn't intimidate me. He just was in good shape, and he hustled me. He hustled me to win. Anyone managed to get under your skin? Yeah, he did. Tim guard. It says guard and jab was okay. My guard and jab was insane. Nobody can do that anymore at HW. I don't know what that means. What's HW mean?
Heavyweight.
Oh,
damn, Tim, you should know your own acronyms. Damn.
Hey, man, it's probably mad healthy. KG said it's probably mad healthy. I was just down and out a lot of times. I knew I wasn't getting the proper money, and I just was down with a lot of my fights. But if I did have a really good management in my when I first started boxing. They got in trouble. And so they went to jail, and that's when the downhill went. We went downhill, but you would hear much more about me and my brother and Artie McLeod, who was Bernard Hopkins' uncle, Greg Robinson, Sterling Quick. We had a team. And then, you know, when my management and stuff got busted, they got busted for some stuff they did. We got in trouble. We all started going downhill. We got sold to Don King. But we were going up the ladder like Tyson was. We was going right up the ladder, winning, knocking. We had a following. We had crowds following us. They even bought an arena. They had an arena in Philly on Market Street. They bought the arena. We would fight there all the time, and then everything went downhill. You know, I still love everybody. I'm still cool. I'm breathing. That's all that counts. Tim, it's 2 a.m. in England. Yeah, I'm training today, but I'm not missing this. Man, I'm not old. I'm 9 years old, champ. Whoa, Nathan, he's 9 years old. Okay, I used to be in England all the time. You just got to throw a lot of punches, Nathan. That's all. They move a lot in England. They move a lot. They train real good in shape. But you know what they do? A lot of them was lacking a lot of skills in defense. When I went over there, I was training in Sheffield, and I was working with Clinton Woods. He won the title. I was in his corner when he won the title. Um, and uh, Dennis Hobson was his promoter, who's my little brother, Dennis Hobson. Dennis Hobson Sr. was my man, his father, and Dennis Hobson Jr. We were cool and everything. Oh, that's one, guys. You got to read some. What's that? Israel Gomez just put work in at the gym. Yeah, earned the right to fight. Then don't forget that you belong there. Fair Fair's fine. Just don't run away from it. You do need that's good. That's good words to listen to, but you do need the right person behind you, training you, showing you proper stuff because you want to leave this game speaking and comprehending things. So that was really cool. That was really
Champ, somebody said something here funny because I know you're particular about this. Deron McCullen said, "What I like about your shows, you don't cuss. I've seen some boxers cuss nonstop on their shows. Not gonna say no names. I know I can't even swear around Tim. He gets mad at me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could cuss, but not a lot. I
Well, no,
mean,
you told me your mom watches this show, so ain't
yeah,
no cussing going on,
yeah.
no drinking.
My mom is a preacher, and she really took care of us. You know, my father was a good guy, but he wasn't. He was, he was in and out. He was around. My mom really raised us. We raised 8 kids. I got 10 siblings, but my mom did a good job. I just want her to be proud of me. That's all. I don't cuss around. I don't cuss around her. I really don't cuss at all. Really, I get mad at my little daughter. Say, "What the hell?" you know, but I don't know I don't know what you get out of just, hey, F this, F that. I don't really get nothing out of that. But it's good when you're around a bunch of guys, you could do all that. But there's kids watching, there's females watching, and I don't really want to do that. We have a good channel, and this we want to do good stuff. I don't get nothing out of cussing, intimidating, and all that, intimidating people. Peter, come on. Oh, were you recruited to play college football? Yes, I went to Lincoln University, Missouri. I started as a tight end. I was all Philadelphia. I was all Philadelphia tight end. My 12th grade. Uh, our team, our, our team didn't win the city title, but we did really good. South Philly High Rams, and I won a scholarship. Me and my childhood friend, he passed away, Keith Davis. He was all Pennsylvania. I was just all Philly. Um, and this other guy made all state, all Pennsylvania because he had more touchdowns than me. I think I had 13 touchdowns. He had about 16. He had like 16, and so that's how he got the he couldn't block better than me though. He couldn't block better than me because when we went to the all-star practice, I just wiped him right out. But he could catch a ball. He could catch a ball. I wasn't recruited. I was recruited, Lincoln University, right? Didn't you fancy facing Holmes and Foreman in the 90s? Holmes, yeah, but Foreman, I was on the waiting list to fight Foreman, but it never really turned up. Never really turned up. I knew I would have to be in top phenomenal shape. I knew I had a good defense that would block his hard punches. So I knew I would have to chop wood and lift weights to make my arms strong to take his punches. We knew all that, but it never materialized. So I would have loved to. That's one of my heroes. I would have loved to have fought him, and everything, but it never. They talked about it, but it never went off. Okay, I already fought Holmes. Yeah, you took away Larry Holmes' jab. I saw that fight. Very impressive. Thank you, KG. We got Joe Day. Like it when you beat Woods. Who is Woods? Yo, I don't remember fighting no Woods.
Tiger Woods.
I
And
didn't
you
fight.
beat up Tiger Woods, I guess. You thought Tiger hit your ball. You said, that was my ball. You beat him up.
Who's Woods? I never fight no Woods. He'll type it in there. What I like about your show, you didn't cuss. Okay, we went through that. Okay, we passed that. Crawford is a master. Honestly, not the greatest technical fighter, but has a bull. Yeah, but you know what he doesn't have? Defense. But he is strong. He doesn't have defense. Now, he's one of the guys you could say his best defense is his offense. But if you get in there with somebody equivalent to his strength and power that has a defense, he's going to be in trouble. Okay? I seen him lifting. He is strong. He is strong. But the person that's in front of him don't have defense either. Spence didn't have no defense at all. He didn't have no defense. They just don't teach defense no more these days. Okay? Crawford is a master. The honest, he said that. Okay. How can Crawford beat Canelo? Hey, like I said, Canelo was going to beat who was his last fight? Brian.
Charlo.
Yeah, I said he was going to beat him, and Charlo was strong. I believe Canelo will beat Crawford. That's going to be a big fight. I like Crawford. I seen him lifting them weights. I seen him punching, and I seen him. He used to be a wrestler. That kid is in good shape. But if you get hit on the chin, we got to see if that, because he is strong. He usually put his guys out. You got to respect Crawford. But somebody that can get to his chin can maybe change that course. Okay, and I think Canelo, if he train hard, rest up, and do the right thing, I believe he can beat Crawford also. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be easy because Crawford is strong, and when he hits you, he can hurt you. But Canelo showed in his last fight with the Cello brother, which I predicted that he would win, that he would do it. He definitely would be in shape to fight Crawford. Canelo, he know, like I'm experienced too. I would know I would have to be in shape to fight Tyson or to fight Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to be in top shape. Let's keep going. We got 5 more minutes.
Yeah, Tim, real quick. Gomez, Israel Gomez. He said, I need to chop wood, but in New York City, I can't chop wood. You hit a tire. We have a tire in the gym.
You get a hammer. You get a hammer. You get a big sledgehammer, and try to get a heaviest one, not a light one. Get a one that you got to pick up and go boom and hit it hard so it can bounce up and you catch it. Go boom and it bounce up, you catch it. Boom, switch to the other side. Boom. I did it today. I did 4 rounds, 3 minutes with a big heavy one. I felt out of shape because I didn't train for a couple of days. My car broke down, is in the shop, so I felt sluggish. So I went to the gym. I feel like $100. I feel like $1 million now. Bryant was there. I was hitting the hammer. I did 4 3-minute rounds, and now I feel like I revived myself back. I feel nice and lean. My breathing is good. I feel like remember, guys, when you hit the hammer, and don't do it the week of the fight. Let your body get strong. If you do it for like 3 weeks, give yourself at least 5 days or 4 days. You are going to be strong. And your breathing is going to be the best. And lastly, stay away from the girls.
And the weed. Don't smoke weed. No weed. You got to get tough. Makes it too soft.
Yo, they'll fail the drug test. Come on, let's get some more. We got.
Your man Ricky, our man Ricky's got a big question. Any memories of Al Al Cole fight. You were in the zone that night.
Yeah, well, that was the easy. It was to me. It was easy.
Al
fight.
said he hit you, and you went, "Oh." He said
Oh,
he hit you in the body. That's what
No,
he
Al,
told
that's my
me.
friend. That's
He
my
said,
friend.
I hit Tim in the stomach, man. He went, "Oh."
No, Al was my Al.
He
Al,
told me that.
I saw Al the other day. He's cool. Me and Al.
Oh, down at Atlantic City, right?
Yeah, I
We were
saw
down there.
Al. We cool. You know, he was a cruiserweight coming up. I felt comfortable about fighting him. I was in okay shape. And I knew we watched his videos. All I had to do was don't get hit. And I did a good job. I won the decision. You know, but he didn't win the exchange with me really. You know, he's a cruiserweight coming up. So that was a good fight. That was a good fight. Seafood Steve, what we going? We got 2 more minutes, guys.
One last question from Israel. He wants to know how many times a week to hit the hammer. Every other day, champ? Is that better? 4 times a week or something? 3 times a week?
Well, every other day is pretty good. Whoa, he's gonna have to decide how does it make him feel. Is he gonna spar? If you do it 3 days in a row, still spar. If you hit the hammer, still spar that day. Still spar. Because you're gonna be strong and you're gonna feel it. I did it. We chopped wood 5 days a week but that was a championship fight. You will know. You will know. If you just gotta rest up. 5 days. If you chop 3 days, take off those 2 days. Even when you hit the hammer, go in and do your stuff in the gym. But when it gets how many days before the fight, make sure you rest up because all that strength is going to come in and you're going to be held. All that strength. Once you rest up from hitting that hammer, woo, might be a knockout. I'm telling you. So we're going to have to keep in touch so you can let us know what you did. So you will know when to stop, when to pick it up, and how to do that. So, but make sure you chop. And make sure that you get the right rest because after a couple of days of rest, you like sharp, shut up, and your breathing is good. But if you go ahead into like a fight, say like the fight on Friday and you stop Wednesday, I don't think that's good. You still probably be strong. I'm talking about long, like 10 rounders. See, but if he fighting only 4 rounders, Brian, it's hard to estimate. So if you keep in touch with us, let us know what you're doing. We can tell you, but you're going to estimate your own once you start getting in the hammer. Just make sure you do it.
Seafood Michaels, we're going to have our next live tomorrow. We do one every Friday with Light Burley from 52 Blocks martial arts style. He comes on with Tim, and it's every Friday at 8:00.
Yep. So
maybe we'll do something over the weekend. I don't know.
Okay.
Seafood. And we're also going to do something with Seafood Fernandez. So look up his channel. It's Seafood Fernandez Wing Chun. We're going to do some lives. We've done one with him, but we got some stuff that we're working on, kind of like Philly Shell and Wing Chun. So you might be interested in that.
Okay. Boxing Fan says something important. He said, can anything replace road work? I heard that Evander Holyfield didn't do a lot of road work. Could anything replace it? You know what? I never really thought of that. But I know if you did if you chop hammer or did that for a whole month and your fight is like, okay, you went 28 days and your fight is like the 5th of the next month, I believe your lungs will still be all right. I'm serious. Your lungs will still be all right. If you chop like a half an hour, 45 minutes, that could replace it. You just have to jump rope and all that. But I'd advise you to run and hit that hammer. Or if you got wood, chop that wood. But that hammer and that tire, that's going to help you. I'm telling you, it's going to help you. It brought me back. I was 3 days, I was off. I felt sluggish. I hit 4 3-minute rounds. I feel like I'm fresh again. Today, I feel like I'm fresh. I had all this was like, now I feel, I feel ready to go. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming on. I need to chop wood, but in New York City, you
Yeah,
can't
that's remember you just told them to hit the tire.
hit the tire.
Tire,
Look,
and then
everybody doing that now. Don't bull job around. Go ahead and hit that tire. I'm serious, Israel. Hit that tire. You're gonna benefit. You're gonna thank me. I'm telling you. And don't do it just 1 or 2 rounds. And then make sure you rest up. That's where you're going to get the results. But you're going to feel strong if you did it if you box the next day. But if you rest up a couple of days, no, even box. If you do it 4 days, still box. But when it gets close to the fight, you got to take off and rest. You're going to be
Maurice.
You're going to be
living. He said goodbye. And the last thing, maybe we'll do seeing this guy here, stop motion MMA. We should do a thing on MMA, kind of to educate the MMA guys that the Philly shell is not a position like that. It's a concept, and it's just a concept you can apply to karate. You can apply it to Wing Chun or Shaolin Kung Fu, whatever you do. It's a concept. It is not a particular position. And maybe we should do a video on that, Tim, so we can kind of do one just, focusing on these MMA guys. Like, we're going to be working with a bare knuckler, and the bare knuckle person, we're going to teach you the Philly shell concept. So it's more than just what you see Mayweather doing, because Mayweather may not be doing the Philly shell concept all the time. It may look like it to the untrained eye, but a lot of people don't understand the Philly shell is not a position. It is a concept, and you have to have the concept in order to apply the Philly shell. But I think we should do a video on that, live on that, champ.
Well, real quick too, Floyd Mayweather is being phenomenal shape, but then he loads a little bit of the Philly shell. But if you really look at him, he's in good shape. He's in good shape, and some of his movements don't pertain to this Philly shell. But he put his hands in a certain position and does the Philly shell maybe a half or a quarter of the way. But you can't tell. I can, because I know the Philly shell. So he'll put his hands in a certain position, but I don't think he could teach it because he's a natural mover and stuff. And he just put his hands a certain way and he get out of the way of stuff. He get out of the way of things. So we could do something on Floyd one day so people could see what I'm talking about. But he's so quick, he's in good shape, and he misses it, so he can tell everybody about the Philly shell and that little bit of movement he make. But me, I know the Philly shell, and I only see just 2 basic things he does. And by him being in phenomenal shape, he can claim the fame that he does the Philly shell. He does do it. He roll with the shoulder and all that. But there's a lot more you do with it, guys.
The Philly shell is a concept. It's not. And when people conflate or confuse these positions and think they see in the Philly shell, that's not what the Philly shell is. It's a tight, right? What they call it is the hands here rather than out here, and that's the basis of it. And it's obviously more complicated than that, but that's the basics, Anyways, champ, you want to sign off?
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. And just get ready for some more. Ready for some more. We'll be back tomorrow, and I think we'll do another one the day after that, depending on how I feel.
Well, we got Tim's the marshal for the American Diabetes Association, so we're going to be marching with them. He leads it every year.
That's next week.
No, tomorrow. I'm sorry, Saturday.
Okay, Saturday. Okay,
yeah.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, I'll give you the time. It's always early. We got to get there early, but we'll be done. Maybe we can pick up Melissa X, and we'll bring her up here, and we'll do some training with her. I'll get her. Maybe she'll even come march with us. I'll have to reach out to her.
Okay, okay. So I got to get the wheels. I got to get the wheels tomorrow. All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. We love you. We love you. We're going to have some great shows in the future. Don't count us out because we already counted.
All right. See you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.